thing to break into world rankings. Given, as the Vice Chancellor said, we are a multidisciplinary university, 5,000 students across social sciences, life sciences, physical sciences, and humanities and others. Research is our primary concern. As if you ever look at the Wikipedia entry, it says we are a publicly funded research institution. So the rankings are heavily dependent upon the kind of research we produce, but which we also publicize via patents or publications. That for us is central to how we survive, how we get hold of funds. But whatever else the publications may bring us, one key factor for us is it attracts more talent to the university. As students coming for MA studies, doctoral programs, and faculty who are applying, as Vice Chancellor just pointed out, we have received couple of thousand applications for the posts advertised. It's only when we foreground the research we do we get potentially more talented researchers coming to us. So as part of our constant exercise to improve the research profile of the university and attract talent, we have come up with a few suggestions. The first one is that we have to at some point or the other recognize researchers who do good work have to be given some kind of incentive. We have not yet come to a decision as to what the incentives should be, but incentivizing research will be important, some kind of reward for what they do. This encourages especially the younger faculty who come here to say, okay, this university recognizes value, and the university will give us something. It could be in any form, but we will work out the parameters. So the first thing for us is to make sure that there is some kind of incentive. We are trying to encourage more and more of the younger faculty who join to apply for project funding. Any source. Sciences have industry connections and consultancy work that brings in projects, but social sciences and humanities also have to do this. So we are, at some point people will say we're aggressively pushing them, but that is true. We are aggressively pushing the younger faculty into applying for project funding. The university is in the process of putting together a single window clearance system which will help grant writing, fund applications for all faculty. Please understand this, we are not looking in terms of cadre. We want all faculty members to apply for funds, independent, collaborative, international, national, doesn't matter, but projects. We are also laying greater emphasis on the quality of publications. If you look at the rankings, they will tell you that we have published say 2,000 papers, but it's not 2,000 papers. But even if we have 1,000 papers, but those papers are in high impact journals, then the ranking of the university changes. So it's not only a question of large numbers of papers, but where those papers have appeared. So if it appears in Nature or Physical Review A or Modern Fiction Studies, which is in literature, the impact factor for those articles are very high automatically because of the journal. Now, we have discussed this at the level of the university, and many of the younger faculty who come must be trained and mentored into publishing in certain kinds of journals for impact purposes. They have to be told which are the better places to publish, how difficult or how easy it might be. So a mentoring system is something this university is trying to put into place via deans. Professor Radana here is dean of the school. He'll be able to tell us a little more about how doctoral students in their school are being encouraged to do this. But this is required because in the Indian university system, there is no system of mentoring students, younger faculty into publishing. So because of our interest and concern with the quality of publications, not just numbers, let me emphasize that, we are hoping to tell our younger people who have just joined, as the Vice Chancellor just pointed out, into discovering avenues for research, avenues for funding, avenues for publication. We also need to showcase our research better, which we are hoping to do. There are very bright people in the university, but traditionally research scholars and researchers are self-effacing and do not want that kind of publicity, which given world rankings doesn't quite work. We need more publicity for the work we do, and we are hoping to showcase our work better. So those are the things we are doing to amplify our research profile and our research output. So please allow me to reiterate my point. We are not interested in just adding numbers. We are interested in adding high quality publications, patents, IPRs to the work we have already done. So we are not actually competing with other universities. That's really not the idea. We need to only compete with ourselves. We already have an excellent research profile. The thing to do is to maintain it and improve it. And for us, it's important to do this at this stage. We have reached the 600 to 601 to 650 position. The better we do, the better people we will attract. And we want to make sure this profile, this image goes out, because we want students who are at the BA level to say, that's the place I want to go and study. People in the newspapers, as you must have seen, are talking about a reverse brain drain, people wanting to come back and serve in India. That's exactly what we want. We want our BA, BSc students to say, in all parts of the country, the University of Hyderabad is our destination for quality education. And for that, we need to tell them that right from the time they join till they leave, the quality of teaching and the quality of research will be excellent.